Getting ahead in the workplace is all about making connections with your colleagues. Consider that the average person spends about 90,000 hours of their life at work. So you better be good at water cooler talk. Today, I'm sharing 20 of the most commonly used business English expressions that you can easily use with your colleagues. But be careful, after learning these new words, you may not get much work done because you'll be the most popular person in the office. Now, today's expressions are all verbs, so be sure to check out the description box for a downloadable worksheet that you can use to practice these new expressions. Expression number 1 is to axe someone, and this means to fire that person or to let them go from their position. Expression number 2 is to be short-handed. This means that a company does not have sufficient employees. They don't have enough employees to get their work completed. Our next expression is to bring someone up to speed, and this means to let them know of the newest information, to make sure that they know the most current information. Next, we have to cave, and this is used in negotiations when you give the other person exactly what they want. We usually use the word cave after a long negotiation and someone gives up and allows the other person to get the better deal. Next, we have the expression to downsize. That's when a company reduces their workforce or reduces the number of employees, usually due to financial reasons. Next, we have to drive a hard bargain. We use this phrase when we are in negotiations and we want to say that the other person is very skilled or adept at negotiating. They drive a hard bargain. They're very skilled at negotiating. Next, we have the expression to get canned. This is the opposite of axing someone. To get canned means to be fired, to lose your job. Next, we have the expression to get cracking. And oftentimes we use this in many contexts to mean to get started. In the business world, to get cracking means to get started on a project. Our next expression is to go south, and we use this to describe when a project is not going well. It's becoming unsuccessful. The next expression is to hammer out a deal. We use this expression when we have arrived at an agreement in a negotiation. The next expression is to have the floor. This means that you have the permission to speak. And we often use this expression in meetings when you have the chance to present or give the information in the meeting. The next expression is to knock down, and that means to reduce in price or to lower in price. The next expression is to kowtow. This comes from a Chinese expression which means to worship at someone's feet. To kowtow means to show extreme respect to someone. However, the connotation is that this is a bit extreme, a bit overboard. Similar expressions might be to brown nose or to kiss up to someone. The next expression is to launch. This means to introduce a new product to consumers and to the marketplace. The next expression is to moonlight. And that means to secure a second job, usually in the evenings, so that you can earn some extra income. Our next expression is to pull his or her weight. We use this expression to refer to someone who's doing their share of the work. The next expression we have is to pull some strings. We use this when someone is presented with a difficult situation or a difficult context, but they're able to overcome the situation due to their own influence. Next, we have the expression to pull the plug or to pull the plug on a project. And that means to terminate or end a project abruptly, suddenly. Our 19th expression is to see eye to eye. And that means you agree with someone. You have the same opinion as that person. Our 20th expression is to table a discussion. That means to postpone a discussion for a later point in time. There are so many more words and expressions to use in the business world, so hit that like button if you want to see a part 2 to this video. And if you're interested in learning more business-related vocabulary for job interviews or presentations, click or tap the screen, and I'll see you in the next video.